Hello everyone, welcome to the review and summary of 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen R. Covey. Dr. Covey was a world-renowned leadership trainer and motivational speaker. He has authored several books and The 7 Habits remains one of his most powerful books. The book is structured in this way. The first 3 habits enable private victories, which takes you from a position of dependence to a position of independence. And the habits 4, 5 and 6 enable public victories, taking you from independence to interdependence. So without further ado, let's get to habit number 1. Be proactive. Being proactive is where you choose your response to any situation. Imagine this. You're going to a meeting and you're already late. It starts raining. A reactive person would scream and curse, aka be a big baby about it. Whereas a proactive person would just carry an umbrella with him and use it. If your life was a computer program, habit 1 says, you are the programmer. Habit 2 says, begin with the end in mind. Imagine that you are at your own funeral. Everyone whose life you have touched are present there. So you can guess how many people are present. How would your family remember you? What impression did you leave on your friends? What would your coworkers or boss say about you? How would your community remember you? This simple imagination experiment demonstrates that you play several roles in life. Family role, friends role, your role as a co-worker, and community roles. Knowing your roles and the type of legacy that you want to leave will give you the clarity of what's important in life and what are the important things that you should do. Begin with the end in mind. Habit 3 helped me eliminate procrastination. Put first things first. Dr. Covey presents a 4-quadrant model. Quadrant 1 contains activities which are both important and urgent. Quadrant 2 contains activities which are not urgent but are important. Quadrant 3 contains activities which are urgent but are not important. And Quadrant 4 contains activities which are both not urgent and not important. Recognizing and doing Quadrant 2 activities minimizes the amount of Quadrant 1 activities that you have to focus on. Quadrant 2 activities are important but are not urgent. For example, exercising and also studying for a test that is still some time away. Habit 3 is all about prioritizing. Mastering these 3 habits lets you achieve private victories, and these 3 must be mastered before moving on to public victories. Habit number 4 says, think win-win. When negotiating with anyone, there are 3 types of outcomes. Win-win, where both the parties gain something. Win-lose or lose-win, where one party gains something and one party loses something. And lose-lose, where both the parties lose. Habit 4 says, having an abundance mentality will enable us to negotiate peacefully and build good relationships with others. The problem is that most of the world has a scarcity mentality, where they feel there is not enough for everyone. And they are also trained to think that where to be a winner, someone else has to lose. There are worse cases where people think with a lose-lose mentality, like a Texas duel. Habit 5 says, seek first to understand and then to be understood. Constant disputes occur because people are trying to impose rather than understand the other person. Look at this example and now tell me which one is correct. We have to try and see the world stepping into the other person's shoe. This is called empathy, where you feel what the other person feels. Only when you have understood the other person do you have permission to seek to be understood. This takes courage. Habit 6 is all about synergy. Synergy implies that there is greater power and capability in working together as a team. Synergy can be seen everywhere, at home, in nature. The butterfly gets nectar and in turn helps the flowers pollinate. And in sports, where athletes work together with their teammates and coaches to ensure success. The word team is expanded as together each achieves more. Habit 6 says synergize. Habit 7 is the habit that binds all the other habits together. Sharpen the Song. Dr. Covey describes 4 areas that you need to constantly work in to sharpen your saw. The physical. This includes activities like exercising and eating right. The social, which includes focusing on developing your emotional quotient and offering some form of service to others and to your community. The spiritual includes gaining clarity on your spirituality and beliefs. And finally, the mental or the mind, that is improving your intellect by reading or learning something new. So that is the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. It is truly a life-changing book, and I'll put the Amazon link in the description to where you can go and purchase it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have liked this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't done it already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Adios.